Alright. So we were just talking about how, ooh. Does he have a Toyota? Oh no, it's a Mazda RX-7.
They want to know who we made about him.
Anyway, so we're watching a show about how like the police like killed or shot 96 times and hit the person 93 times and hit him what 96 and hit them 23 times. How is
That's a bad aim though.
How is that not overkill? Yeah, one, how terrible are you at aim? But anyway, like, and we were also just talking about how I don't know. I mean, I've never been in trouble with the law. Never. Like, ever been in trouble for anything. But, like, other than, like, a speeding ticket. That didn't count. And I'm going for law. Like, that's what I'm in school for. But, I mean, just the farther I get into it, the more and more respect I, like, have for police officers. I mean, you see so many of them that are a bunch of idiots. I mean, yeah, there are some, and I do know some, that are very smart and that actually do their job right. But, I mean, for those few people, there's so many other idiots that don't. Like, ugh. Like, whether it's from, like, overkilling someone, whether it's, like, coercing them to give you a statement, even if the person is guilty. Like, I don't care. Like, if you coerce them, that's not right, and it bothers me. Like, like, we watched a show last night on Investigation Discovery.
Can you tell your story? Are you allowed?
I'll tell it, I don't care.
Are you allowed?
I'll tell in just a minute. Why wouldn't I be? Anyways, hold on. First story.
If you don't mention, like, real names.
I don't care if I mention real names. I don't care if he gets in trouble. I hope he does.
You
Alright,
get in trouble.
my story. My story. Oh no, I don't care. Sue me. Sue me, asshole. Anyway, so I was in.
Your mom's gonna.
I don't care. I was in. She knows I'm heated about it. I was in Altamont, Illinois, driving on I-70, and some idiot pulled me over.
You're coming from.
We were coming from a concert in Sauget. There were 5 of us. And
6 of us.
my car is kind of ghetto. It was like a big Mercury Grand Marquis. 6 of us. Anyway, that's not important. We get pulled over, and I'm like, not speeding. Like, not doing anything. Like, I was clearly not speeding because we were like the only cars on the road. Yeah, Tiffany's the only other one awake. The rest of them are asleep. We get pulled over, and he's like asking me if I was doing drugs. He never told me who he was, ever. His name was like David or something.
He just told you crossed the
Yeah, he told me I crossed a yellow line.
And you
Or no,
cut the semi off.
Yeah, I crossed a yellow line.
You leaned over that one
No,
line.
he just said crossed over because he didn't ever tell me what line I crossed over. And then he told me I cut off the semi when he pulled behind me.
But
When
yeah.
I was right after I pulled over in front of the semi, so
And if you cut off a semi,
yeah, then he cut him off even worse.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And the semi's gonna honk too.
Anyway, so I got pulled over and we're stopped there forever. And he doesn't ever ask for my license, registration, or he asked for my license, not the registration.
Your license is in the trunk.
And my license was in the trunk, so I had to get it out. And he is asking me if I'm doing drugs.
Hand on his gun.
I hand on his gun, yeah. And then he tells me that I've been arrested. Oh, did you know that you've been arrested? And I was like, no, never been arrested.
Notice that he said, did you?
Yeah, and he was just trying to get me to admit that I had been arrested. And I was like, never been arrested in my life. Are you kidding me? So we went on, and it was a bunch of drama. And I literally asked the other cop. I was like, if I got arrested, would I know it? Because for sure I've never been arrested. Really?
The other cop didn't know.
No, the other cop had no idea what was even going on.
And he had to search the car.
Yeah, and he wanted to search my car, so I'm paranoid he's planting drugs in my car. But anyway, so we finally get away, and I ended up calling 911 because I was like, some sketchy person pulled me over. Didn't tell me who he was, his car wasn't marked. And I called the state police because I thought only state police could pull you over on the interstate. And he wasn't, and I had to end up going to the BMV and calling the Secretary of State's Department to track him down and clear up that I didn't have anything on my record. And it turns out he was lying, and then when I called and accused him of it, the police chief was like, oh, he's a great person. He would never do that. Yeah, right, dumbass. He obviously was trying to find something illegally. I should have never let him search my car, but, what I know now and what I knew then. People don't know their rights. But anyway, if you're ever in Altamont, Illinois, and you get pulled over by some jackass named, I think his name was David, don't listen to him. He's an idiot, and he will try to screw you over. I'm 100% surprised I didn't have drugs planted in my car. That's it. That's all I have to say. If you want to complain because I'm exploiting you or slandering you, go ahead. I'm hostile. But yeah, what you did was illegal. What I did was not. Deal with it. But yeah, so that's why I'm not at all fond of police officers or the way they practice law. It's not right. They're stupid. The majority of them. There are some that legitimately do their jobs, but at the same time,
Usually in bigger cities where they watch better.
yeah, small towns, you don't want to deal with those cops in small towns. They think that they're like God and they can do whatever they want to, and they know the law, but really,
I honestly.
the law is way too complicated for them to understand. I'm running out of vlog space for today.
Pass their physical tests?
That's another question. Mr. Police officers that are sitting over in the speedway doing nothing but drinking coffee all night and eating donuts. That's not just a cliche. It really happens. But I'm done ranting. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. And I'm hostile. Yeah, she's just laying here. Probably